With summer rapidly approaching, my wife has tasked me with getting our backyard ready for our ultimate pool parties. Clean the grill, clip the grass, sweep the deck, take out the garbage, clean the theater, cook the hot dogs, put up the sign that says no Elijahs. Oh man! How am I gonna get all this done in time? I haven't even cleaned the pool yet.
Gee, Linus, I could do that for you.
Maybe, but I'm pretty sure I can clean the pool faster than you.
But then you wouldn't be able to do the other stuff.
Ooh, fair point. But I still want to do a race, just to make this video, sponsored by Beatbot and featuring their AquaSense 2 Ultra, a little more interesting. Let's start by seeing how long it takes me to clean the pool. Ready, set? Oh, well, you're just gonna sit there until I move you. Go!
Whoa, 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 before you do that, I have to dirty up the pool.
What is this?
Leaves.
Oh my God, you bought fake leaves? You could get real leaves like on the ground.
Yeah, but I want this to be a fair test. So we're gonna put half the leaves in for you, half the leaves in for the Beatbot. That way we can compare apples to apples.
Leaves to leaves.
Or pebbles to pebbles.
Those are not pebbles, these are giant ass rocks.
Yeah, you can get it and so can the robot.
And there's no way the robot's picking these up. Are you serious?
Yes.
Like, did you show this to them and they were like, oh yeah, it'll
yeah, they said it'll pick up like acorns, leaves. That's part of the camera. It can detect things now.
And you got ones that are the same color as the bottom of the pool? That's evil.
Yeah, I also brought sand.
You're enjoying this way too much.
Yes, I am.
What, seriously? You're just gonna put it all in one spot? What's your problem?
I'm spreading it out.
Why would you do it like that?
What? Would you just like do me to do like this?
Well, no, put it in your hand and sow your wild oats, you know?
Okay, let's do one more cup.
No.
What do you mean?
That's lots. I'm gonna gum up my filter. Okay, that's lots, Elijah. Who would have this many rocks in their pool?
Yeah, you can totally see them.
All right, with that nonsense out of the way, now I begin.
And I'll do the hard job. Sit here and watch the timer to see how long it takes him to get it clean. Go.
Oh my God, these leaves are hell. Real leaves would have been a lot easier. Normally, I can clean the pool in like 20 to 30 minutes, but normally it's not completely gunked up like this. Oh my goodness, there's so much sand. Like I can feel all the crusty sand at the bottom of the pool, Elijah.
Man, you're taking your sweet time.
I'm not taking my sweet time. This is how long it takes.
It's been almost 6 minutes, Linus.
Yeah, and I've got almost all the leaves out of the pool. Let's see you beat that, Beatbot. Is that all the leaves?
I think so.
Here, check. There you go, buddy. Oh, dude, this sucks. These pebbles are not easy to get with the net. I'm gonna have to suck these up into my Oh, dude, I got way more of them than I thought. Okay, no, maybe I'll stick with it for a little bit. Going fast at this is actually kind of tiring.
I thought he played badminton, bro.
I am going fast.
That's not what I said, but okay.
Now for phase 2 of pool cleaning. Have I mentioned yet, even if you can afford a pool, don't get one? It's worth it for the wicked pool parties though. Oh wow, spiders. No, I got my task jacket wet. LTTstore.com. Good thing it's good for tasks. Time to get all your stupid sand out of here. How did this guy manage to find the world's only sand that doesn't sink? I have never seen this much crap on the surface of this pool. Cool. The mesh is not fine enough to capture the sand. So all I'm doing is knocking it to the bottom right now. Oh my God, I can feel it running over all of the sand at the bottom, but I can't see it, Elijah. You picked white sand.
We're almost at the 1 hour mark.
Yeah, well, it takes a little while when you intentionally bung it up.
You're doing good though, it looks clean.
You know what? I'm calling that done. That looks pretty clean, right?
Oh yeah, much cleaner. 1 hour.
Excuse me? I said that looks pretty clean, right?
Correct. 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 42 seconds.
Okay, that's pretty good considering what you did to it.
Yeah. Do you want to go unbox the Beatbot?
I thought we already did that.
This is going before that.
Oh, right.
Do you want to unbox the Beatbot?
I thought we already did that.
Okay, that's the take we're using.
What are you looking at right now? We're trying to do a clean unboxing on this channel. What is your problem, bud? First things first, we've got our quick start guide, large print edition, which actually kind of makes sense if you consider how few millennials and Gen Zs own pools. Then our accessory box, charging dock bracket, the hook for retrieving the bot, screwdriver, that's my thing. I sell screwdrivers. Beatbot, how dare you? Got our charging dock, scrubby brushes. Ooh, sensor cleaning cloth. They include a 3-year warranty instead of 2. And here's the still fairly large print full manual with all kinds of useful stuff like full specs as well as what all of the indicator lights mean. Dust and waterproof cover. Nice. I'd hate to get water on my pool cleaning robot. In all seriousness, very useful. Finally, we've got the star of the show, the Beatbot AquaSense 2 Ultra. Let's take a closer look at the robot itself. It now features a front-facing camera, which helps with Beatbot's hybrid sense pool mapping. It's got tank treads for movement, scrubby brushes for cleaning the floor, a suction at the bottom for grabbing onto the wall to use the scrubby brushes to also clean the wall, as well as these cute little guys. I don't remember these last time. Those guys feed into the waste basket, which, spoiler, movie magic, this is not the first time we've used this. It is full of gunk and dead worms. We've got 5 physical buttons corresponding to most of its cleaning areas that it'll do: the surface, floor, walls, water line, and water clarification. And finally, we've got the place for the additive. Ah, yes. We'll talk a little bit more about this later, but this is there. Oh God, okay, I'm not gonna remove it right now, but that's the additive for water clarification. The 266 watt-hour battery charges by throwing it on the dock, a little something like that. They claim that'll do 10 hours of surface cleaning or 5 hours of floor or wall cleaning, doing about a 3,800 square foot, 3 meter deep pool. We really mixed our units up there in one charge. It should already be charged though, right? So we should be ready to go?
We should be ready to throw it in.
Okay.
So I've got the app already set up. It's already paired with it.
Yep.
All we need to do is throw it in. I have it set to pro mode, so it's gonna do all of the cleaning and it'll map your pool. Oh, we left the googly eyes on it. And hey, look at that.
Hey, look at it go.
It looks like it's puking. The googly eyes. Oh no, it's going down like the Titanic. See you later, boys. Well, I won't be able to make any more changes because now that it's under the water blocks RF.
Cool.
But one thing it can do before or after, whatever, is you can map multiple zones as well. If you remember last year, the Beatbot got stuck on the stairs. Yeah. And based on our video, but also just some other testing, they decided to develop like a multi-zone or a multi-area feature.
Nice.
So if you had like an elevated, higher up spa or whatever. Or stairs.
Yeah.
It would fix it. So it still does use some traditional like kind of bounce mapping like a Roomba does, at least to find the edges. And then it can learn over time and develop what your pool shape is and yeah. As you can see, it used 16% of the battery to map his pool and do one floor clean, which is in about the same amount of time it took Linus to clean the whole pool. So not off to a great start on the time aspect. We're gonna change it. We're gonna set it to do just the surface once, then we'll go back and do the floor. That way, hopefully we'll get everything on the surface to fall to the bottom in case it needs to be shifted around a bit, and then we should be good to go from there. I did decide to leave the googly eyes on. We'll see how long it actually lasts. Well, we're just over the 3-hour mark now. This little guy hasn't even come up for air other than when it did the surface cleaning. So I'm gonna fish it out and we're gonna see how full its tank is. Oh, it's so heavy, it's full of water. See, normally you wouldn't have to pull it out like this because when the battery dies or it's detected it's done, it would just come up to the surface. But because this is a timed competition, I'm giving it a little bit of an advantage. Let's empty the wastebasket. You see in there? It's got pretty much everything. I think, at least it's got like all the leaves. My goodness, there's a lot of leaves in here. A lot of the blue pebbles and quite a lot of sand. Some of it's unfortunately stuck on the outside and even in the bin here a little bit. But for the most part, I think it's pretty much got all of it except for a couple of pebbles, which you guys might be able to see is still in the pool. But with this type of bot, the idea would be is, oh, it missed something? Just throw it back in and it'll get it eventually. So it actually does 2 different types of patterns when it's cleaning the pool. It does an N pattern in order to achieve the wall and the water line, and then it does an S pattern when it's on the surface or the floor. This just ensures that using its hybrid sense and its 27 sensors, it's able to get every single area in your pool. I forgot to get the footage before I threw it back in, but we actually did install more of the clarifying agent. How that stuff works is it's made of crab shell material, and basically it deploys it into your water so it can latch onto debris and help it sink to the bottom. Meaning that if there's anything kind of floating in the water, it'll get cleaned when it does a floor pass. It's eco-friendly, it's pet safe, it's skin safe, so you don't have to worry about throwing it in your pool, and you can buy refillable cartridges when it inevitably does run out because you'll use it. Mark Rober actually has a whole video on how these types of agents work when he did a video about purifying water. I wouldn't say this is gonna make your pool water safe to drink, but it works in similar ways. Get off the wall, go. Okay, well no, I actually do need to get you out now. I wanna check your basket. There you go, buddy. Let's check the basket one more time. Shutting down. Boop. Got just a tiny bit more sand. Looks like we got one more leaf that was left. That took just over 3 hours to do one full pass of the entire pool, which is longer than Linus took. But also, in the hour that it took Linus to do his, he could have gone and done all the other things on his task list, or at least some of them, and then just like paid his kid to come take a look at the pool bot every so often, you know? And after one full clean of doing everything, it has 56% battery left, meaning you could probably get a full second pass in on one charge before, you know, it needs a little snack. Well, it did a good job. If you guys are interested in picking up a Beatbot, we'll have a link down below where we actually have an exclusive discount. Go check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this one, go check out the first time we did it, where we actually threw one of these in a completely swamp-infested pool, and it actually handled it a lot better than you probably think.